Hello, good morning, and welcome to Sunrise Sports on 3FM 92.7. My name is Kelvin Owusu-Ansah. Well, let's begin from the camps of the senior national team. The Black Stars are expected to begin camping on the 12th of June to start preparations ahead of that Madagascar clash. Chris Hughton has already put in place measures to make sure that the players who are already in can have personal training sessions with some of the technical team members to keep themselves in shape before that particular game. Now, continuing from the Black Meteors, and the chairperson of the management committee of Ghana's Under-23 team, Freddie Champon, has confirmed that Black Stars as Southampton winger Kamaldeen Sulemana will be needed in the team as they prepare for the upcoming Africa Cup of Nations for Under-23 in Morocco. Ghana has been drawn against host Morocco, Congo, and Guinea in Group A. Kamaldeen wasn't part of the qualification series that Ghana had to overcome Algeria 2-1 to qualify. But Coach Ibrahim Tanko, already naming a 22-man squad consisting of only local players, is expected to finalize his squad in the coming days with the inclusion of foreign-based players as well as eligible ones who feature for the Black Stars. Now, a champion asserted that for Ghana to give a very good performance at the tournament and eventually secure a place in the next Olympic Games, Kamaldeen Sulemana as well as youngster Ernest Nuamah, who are both in the Black Stars for the 2023 AFCON qualifiers, will be needed. Well, we just hope that the players will agree to be part of this team. Now, moving on, Christophe Galtier has been sacked as PSG manager. The 56-year-old has been relieved of his duties just 3 days after lifting the Ligue 1 title. PSG finished just a point clear of Lens to retain their title, but failed to win the Coupe de France or advance beyond the round of 16 in the UEFA Champions League. Julian Nagelsmann is now the front runner to replace Galtier, as Kylian Mbappe has given a nod to that at the Parc des Princes to also welcome French legend Thierry Henry, who is being reported that Nagelsmann wants to bring home. Well, talks are in an advanced stage, and in the next couple of weeks you should expect an announcement to be made as soon as possible. Now let's move on to Lionel Messi. And Julien Laurent of ESPN has revealed that Messi would not have too much patience in resisting a move to the Saudi if Barcelona fail to finalize any deal that would involve him or help him to stay. This is what happened actually when Messi's father had a negotiation with them, and Barca were told to be given more time to resolve their current financial situation.
If you want a quick answer, there won't be quick answer. Barca can't sell those players in the next 2 weeks, for example. He will have to wait more. I believe and I understand that he wants quite quick resolution in a way. He wants to know where he's going to play next season as early as possible for his holidays, for pre-season plans, but anything. There's a lot of things that come in consideration for a footballer like that when he's out of contract. So if Barca can move quickly, then I think his priority is definitely to go back to Barcelona. He's also their priority. And there's another question on tactically how this is going to work. However, they need to sell before being able to offer him a contract.
Well, now Real Madrid's Ballon d'Or winner Karim Benzema has signed for Saudi Arabia's Al Ittihad for 3 years starting next season. After signing a contract for Ittihad, Benzema has signed his contract for his transfer to Al Ittihad for 3 years period starting next season, the Saudi club revealed. Now, Real Madrid president Florentino Perez has paid tribute to Karim Benzema following his exit from the club. It was a farewell for Benzema at the Bernabeu yesterday.
You've arrived here as almost as a kid, and you're leaving as one of the most important players of the history of this club. Thank you very much, Karim, for this love story with football, and the history that you've made here is eternal.
Well, the history is eternal. Now moving to the Saudi, Cristiano Ronaldo is expecting his good friend as well as many others with N'Golo Kante, Robert Lewandowski, all on the list of players Saudi Arabia want to bring to their league. Now, Ronaldo has confirmed he will remain in the Middle East next season with Al Nassr. Cristiano, on players being linked to the transfers to the Saudi league this summer, says it's going to be great for the league.
I'm happy here. I want to continue here. I will continue here. And in my opinion, if they continue to do it, the work that they want to do it for the next 5 years, I think the Saudi League can be in the fifth in the world.
A lot of big names are being connected now with playing in SPL. What would you say to any player who's planning to join SPL and follow your footsteps?
If they're coming big players, big names, young players, old players, they are very welcome, because if that happen, the league will improve. Age is not important, but competing players, young players, depend on many factors.
Well, depending on many factors, the league is going to get better now. Tottenham Hotspur have appointed former Celtic boss Ange Postecoglou as their new head coach on a 4-year deal. The 57-year-old Australian, who won the domestic treble with Celtic this season, moves south to London to replace Antonio Conte. Conte was sacked in late March, with Christian Stialini and Ryan Mason taking temporary charge. Postecoglou will officially join Spurs on the 1st of July. Michael Dawson is a former player of Tottenham and currently a pundit. West Sky has revealed that Tottenham have announced Postecoglou as their new manager, and it is just like the appointment of Mauricio Pochettino back in 2014.
Very happy to get Ange Postecoglou in the door, and he can start work straight away, because that's something he does and does very well. His recruitment, his desire, his commitment. And I tell you what, he went into Celtic when probably people questioned working in Australia, working in Japan. What was he going to be like up in Scotland? Well, he took it by storm. He really, really did. And you know, he's got the recognition, and now he's got his chance in the big time, as you can say, the Premier League. I always say it's the best league in the world, in my opinion. And now he's gone to a great football club, and he's going to have to start work very, very quickly, and trying to get that Tottenham team back to where they were a few years ago, because it was a disappointing season in the end.
Well, a very disappointing season in the end. This evening, the UEFA Conference League final will be up at the Fortuna Arena with Carlos Del Cerro from Spain as the man in the center. It's Fiorentina against West Ham United. West Ham have been speaking about the game, and goalkeeper Alfonso Areola and Thilo Kehrer have revealed they are confident heading into this evening's final.
We know the expectation. I posted after the semi-final that we're history makers. Now we have to finish that story. To win that trophy will be the how you say that, the dot after the
icing on the cake, we say.
Yeah, the icing on the cake. La cerise sur le gâteau in French. would be great for everyone.
Be the biggest thing, and that's what we are aiming for. I've said it at the beginning of the season without knowing how the season was gonna go, but I said bringing a title to West Ham is a big goal. We have certainly the squad to do it. We have the quality, we have the surroundings, so we are very confident going into this final.
Well, building up to this weekend's Champions League final, Netherlands and Inter Milan right back Denzel Dumfries has revealed that the international players are hungry to win the UEFA Champions League.
Jonga was not busy to play again in the Champions League final. This was not one of my goals, but it's an honor to play in the Champions League final. It's a great stage, and I'm very proud to reach it with my teammates, because we had not an easy season, but I think that's also an advantage for us, because it makes us hungry, and to win the Champions League is a big thing. So we have a lot of hunger to win it.
Well, a lot of hunger to win it. Now, one of the players, ex-Cameroon star Andre Onana, he's recorded 8 clean sheets in this tournament. He's relaxed ahead of the final, as he knows Inter are not the favorite for the game.
So happy, I'm so calm. Why? Because it's a special game for us. You know, playing the Champions League final, it can come once in life. But that's why we have to prepare good. We don't have to stress. We have to go easy, because we play against very tough opponent. We have nothing to lose, so they have more pressure than us.
So that is it there from the Blanconeers. Now moving on to the other side of blue, the faded blue, the Citizens in Manchester City. And Kyle Walker says he's very fit and ready to face Inter in the final, despite missing training session on Tuesday.
Oh, no, I'm fine. I'm just getting old. No, I'm completely fine. Just an extra day of recovery. Obviously, I played a lot of the minutes over the last number of weeks, so the manager just said just stay inside, do a bit of pause and stuff, and come the Saturday you'll be raring to go.
Well, Pep Guardiola is looking forward to making history since leaving Barcelona. He's failed to lift the UEFA Champions League. Well, he says everything that has been achieved this season may go under the radar if his side fails to win the Champions League final.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good dreaming the game and traveling in 2 days, 3 days to Istanbul and be all together. And yeah, it's a dream to be here. So 2 years ago we were there, but in different situations for the COVID. Yeah, we're going to try to do our best, and we know it's final is how you behave that specific 95 minutes. It's not about history, that the history they are better than us. It's about what you have to do. What you have to do in 95 minutes to be better than the opponent. And doesn't count what you have done in group stage, quarterfinals, last season, in Premier League, and FA Cup. It's one single man, you have to be better in this time.
Well, you have to be better in this, but he has admitted that he's gotten his tactics wrong in the UEFA Champions League knockout stages, especially the 2020-2021 final against Chelsea.
It was a game plan like it will be next Saturday, and if I tell you privately the reason why I took the decisions of the moments of the Chelsea in that moment, you could say, oh, maybe I was right. But it's simple. I lose, I was wrong. If I win, I'm right. So that's why I don't pay. No, it's what it is. It's not about fair or unfair. It's what it is. In this business, you have to accept it. Doing the same, you win, you are, yeah, it's good, and you don't do it. So reviewing the game because I win, it was a tight game. So in many things we were better than them, but we lost. And when we lost, I had an idea in that moment for the momentum for the players for many reasons. And you tell me, would you different now? Maybe yes. So I don't know, but that doesn't count. It's in that moment the decisions you have to take.
Well, the decisions you have to make. Now, moving away from club football, Danish Football Federation has extended the contract of coach Kasper Hjulmand despite the disappointing group stage exit at the 2022 World Cup. The coach has penned a deal that will last until after the 2026 World Cup in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. Now, AC Milan have also sacked their technical director and former captain Paolo Maldini after 5 years in the role. Maldini helped Milan claim the Serie A title in 2022, the first in 11 years. This season, the club finished fourth in Serie A and reached the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League, where they were defeated by rivals Inter Milan. We thank him for his years of service, contributing to the return of the Champions League and to winning the Scudetto, a club statement revealed. Now, to tennis, the Roland Garros is still on, and 22 times Grand Slam champion Novak Djokovic is now 2 wins away from an all-time men's singles record of 23 majors after beating Karen Khachanov 4-6, 7-6, 6-2, 6-4 to reach the semi-finals at Roland Garros. 19 consecutive Grand Slam wins is been for Novak Djokovic and is just 2 wins away from breaking the record. He had to succumb to a tie-break to help him win that particular game yesterday. He ran everything down after the game on how he managed to get that turning point.
Yeah, I kind of held my nerves in the tiebreak of the second play, the perfect tiebreak, really amazing tiebreak. Every single point I played it in a perfect manner. So, that gave me confidence boost, and I started swinging through the ball a bit more, feeling more comfortable on the court, and played a really good third set. Had things in control till 4-2, 15-40 in the fourth, and then played a bit loose 3-4 points. Then I complicated my own life, by losing the serve in the next game. But managed to regroup very quickly and play the perfect 8 points to finish the match. Yeah.
Well, so that is it there. Now, Carlos Alcaraz has confirmed an appointment against Novak Djokovic, and that will be on Friday in the Roland Garros semi-finals. The world number 1 delivered a phenomenal performance to reach his first semi-final in Paris by blitzing 2-time Grand Slam finalist Stefano Tsitsipas 6-2, 6-1, 7-6 on Tuesday night. Carlos Alcaraz.
Believing in myself all the time. I would say that's the most important thing, not only for me, I would say for everyone. Believe in yourself. I always think that I'm gonna play this kind of matches in this level. So I would say that's the key of everything. With enjoy, that's the key.
Well, now moving on to the women's, and Aryna Sabalenka has yet to drop a set en route to a first semi-final in Paris, defeating Elina Svitolina 6-4, 6-4. Sabalenka, the clay court specialist.
I mean, honestly, when I was a kid, I practiced a lot on the clay more than on the hard court. I don't know why everyone thought that I'm a hard court specialist, and I feel very comfortable on the clay. And yeah, hopefully I can go as far as I can here at Roland Garros. I really enjoy playing in front of you guys, and I just want to stay here as long as I can and bring my best tennis. Make sure you guys enjoy watching us.
So that is it from Sabalenka, but Karolina Muchova also claimed her second Grand Slam semi-final berth with a win against Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova at the French Open. The Czech, who also made the last four at the Australian Open in 2021, matched her best slam result with a 7-5, 6-2 victory on the Philippe Chatrier court.
Yeah, I think today I played great from the start of both sets, and that for sure helped. As well, I started well the sets, and then I finished them well as well. So yeah, I'm pleased about that, and great that when I compare it to those before, I feel great now. I think that I played last few matches were just two sets. That for sure helped to save some energy. Yeah, now I have a day off tomorrow, so I feel pretty good.
Feeling pretty good now today. In the women's singles, we have Beatrice Haddad Maia against Onjaber, the Tunisian. She is flying high. Game starts at 9 a.m. and Iga Swiatek against Korygov, the second semi-final, that is at 10:30. A very tough game there being expected. But at 1 p.m, Alexander Zverev against Thomas Echeverry, and then we have Holger Rune against Casper Ruud. That is at 6:15 p.m. So expecting some very good tennis today. But don't forget, game 3 of the NBA playoff finals is coming up. It's the Denver Nuggets against the Miami Heat. The series is tied 1-1 at the moment, and they're looking forward, and the Nuggets are looking forward to lifting their first ever NBA championship. Now 14 more days to the 12th Africa Arm Wrestling Championship, and we have these sides, or these nations, confirming their participation: Egypt, Nigeria, Senegal, Cameroon, Mali, South Africa, Equatorial Guinea, Togo, Benin, Guinea-Bissau, Cote d'Ivoire, Madagascar, and Burkina Faso. They have all confirmed their participation. It will be coming up in Accra. Accra 2023 is the 12th Africa Arm Wrestling Championship. So let's wait and see if there will be other more competitors for the arm wrestling. That will be all for sports this morning. My name is Kelvin Owusu. Have a very fantastic Wednesday. Johnny Hughes and the team will take over soon after Abiam serves you and lights up the room with some very fine tunes. Stay tuned on 3FM 92.7.